Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome to the live stream. Mike Harr, Ranger 92308. Got some things going on I think you might like to hear. So, this is what's happening. I am still collecting soda tabs. I had a bunch come in today. And go ahead and start off with the news from the other day. I see more coming in. I appreciate it. The other day, I had a lot of people pray for me. I had a total of 13 thumbs up, which was appreciated. And I had several responses, comments, and I just want to say special thanks to all who did. And I also had gotten a special package from a special friend the other day. I'm going to give him a shout out. Thank you all who are coming into the live stream. I appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. But I definitely want to give you a special thanks for being here and give everybody a shout out to the four that are in here. But the other day I had gotten, hey Layla, thank you so much. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for your support and comment the other day. I got some news. A friend I've known since 6th grade had called and informed me at 9 o'clock that he has two masks, one on his prostate and one on his bladder. I've known this person since I was in 6th grade, and even though I don't look it, I'm 42 years old, and it really hit hard. He's one of the few friends I do have that support me in everything I do, and he's even been there and given me plenty of advice, and he he has kids and he has a family, and getting that news just blew me out of the water. So that was the bullet. Thank you, I appreciate that, Layla and Mia, and it means a lot to me. Matter of fact, I want to give a special thank you to those who came in and had commented. There was Dominic B, the Randy Ray, Easy Tips and Tricks, and etc. etc. There was Tina's Crafty Life. There was, of course, Layla and Mia, and much, much more. There was YouTube Lover, Teddy Bear 5150, um, Woody Wood, Boneyard, and Mimi Praise, and Poet Maker. There was Texas Like Jolie, Dorito, and Lucha Cobre, the Daily D, and Mysteries, and Afro Jennings. They all came in and left a reply. Some came in today, left a comment, and it meant a lot, to have everybody come in saying prayers for going up for you and your friend. That meant a lot, because like I said, it was a really hard day the other day. you know on the other hand, like I said on my video, thought I was part of a group that I was supporting them. I was there for them, and went to all their live streams, and they just, without saying it, did a video saying who was all in this quote unquote squad, and apparently I'm not one of them. So with everything else going on, it really did hurt. However, I do want to give a special shout out again to Boneyard, who Boneyard had come in and left a comment, but he also knows that I've been trying to collect the soda pop tabs, which is an update on that as well. That's perfect. The cat food cans are awesome. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, the cat food cans are going to be taken in as well, because they do take all of those. They take cat food cans, they take the tabs, they take all those tabs. Thank you so much, Teddy Bear 5150. And in fact, I have a bunch of those saved up that I'm saving as well. Part of those tabs. The most part, I do have soda pop tabs. I've had others send in cat food tabs, and I appreciate that, because those I found out are aluminum as well. And the Ronald McDonald House of Ronald McDonald Foundation does take those in, and they have a special place they take to return them, and it helps cover costs for people who have little to no income, stay at a place that of Ronald McDonald while they're taking care of their loved ones and that are in the hospital. So it really means a lot to me, because I not only am doing this for to help out the House of Ronald McDonald, but they helped me out when I was younger. If you watch an earlier video of mine, I was in 1989. I had a what's called a hypothalamic hamartumor, which is basically a brain tumor that sits on the bottom of the brain. And at 9 years old, in Los Angeles, they removed 40% of it. While I was in the hospital for a month, my parents were driving from San Bernardino to Los Angeles, which is a 2-hour drive one way, and they were doing that uh, every day. So it was a 2-hour drive. So 4 hours a day, they were driving back and forth to visit me in the hospital. And so the House of Ronald McDonald's put them up in a house and uh, a motel, and sorry, and they helped my parents out with that, which really means a lot. So this is my way of giving back to them. It's collecting 1 million soda pop tabs, or cat food tabs even, and I don't have a final count on it yet, but I will say that Boneyard sent me a bag, and a guesstimate from what I've seen so far, it 15,000 soda pops, which really, your message the other day, it meant a lot, and thank you for calling and checking on me again yesterday. It really meant a lot, and it helped. Especially, like I said, when you find out friends that aren't doing well, it means a lot. So, like I said, just keep those friends in your prayers, because it's really hard when you find out something like that. It just throws you for a loop. You're not expecting it. And it is exactly what it said, a bombshell. So, with that in mind, that's how I am doing on my channel. I have been collecting soda pop tabs, collecting cat food tabs, and well as, whatever tabs I get, I will in fact sort them out and send them in to the House of Ronald McDonald to help, with that. Yeah, I agree, Mimi. I agree very much. It is their loss. Because, like I said, I supported this group. I thought they would be there for me, but apparently I'm not part of their squad. So it really took me for a loop, because I've been, like I said, going to their lives, going to, you know, liking their videos, all that, much like I do everyone's, but it just was a shocker. So I appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot to me, you know, and I appreciate it, because, like I said, it doesn't seem like it, but sometimes, unless a lot of people will watch your videos. Some will leave comments, and I get thumbs up, but you don't realize how much exactly people sometimes get busy and they make mistakes, but you don't realize how much it helps when people come together and say, hey, we're thinking about you, we're praying for you. It does help. As a matter of fact, I had like I said, this particular group, they did a whole video about how the squad was made, and how it came about, and they had all the people's names in the description in their page, and that's why I knew it wasn't just me. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Everyone needs support, not just you know the few. Like I said, there was times where I was supposed to be asleep and go somewhere the next day, but I made it. I found out these people were going live, and so I stayed up to help them. I appreciate it, Woody Wood. I really do. And Woody Wood, by the way, if anyone's curious, had known me about the same time as a friend that I'd known. So, it. Thank you, Teddy Bear. 5150. It means a lot. Woody Wood has known me since I was in elementary school, as well as my other friend I've been talking about. You know, yeah, you watch the video from beginning to all the way and to the ending, and they are times they fall behind, but I eventually catch up when I see them. I appreciate that. Like I said, I do the same, and that's the only reason I found out now that I wasn't part of this group is because I was doing catching up, and basically found out this group wasn't part of this group. I was there, and they'd say hi when I come in and so on and so forth, but when they put out the video of this is the squad, and then I sent messages out saying, aren't I part of it? Nope. But like you said, it's their loss. And that's what happened. And basically, I came across one of the videos that was recently put out you know, from February 28th. I watched it on the 5th because I was catching up, and that's when I found out. Yeah, they appreciate, they like the fact. Yes, I can. As a matter of fact, Woody, I can do that. You know, and like I said, yeah, I agree with that, Mimi. Especially since I'm not gonna lie, I wrote down every one of their names. I write down all my subscriber names, and I make it a point to sit down at night and pray for each one of these individuals. And you know, it wasn't just okay. I'm here, guys. How are you? You know, Woody. That was back in the days. But at any rate, they you know, I write down everyone's names when they comment, and I go, try and support them and pray for them at night. Like I said, I was really, really supporting them when they were down, when they were up. When they were doing great, it was awesome. And like I said, it was just a shocker. So like you said, it's their loss. It was just a shocker to have a group that I thought I was a part of and supporting. Just bluntly tell me, no, you're not part of the group. So yeah, it knocked me for a loop, and then to get the news on top, I found that out at 7:30. Then at 9 o'clock, I find out that, you know, my friend had cancer on the bladder and on the prostate. Yeah, wow. So, that's what's been going on with me. I wanted to give everybody a live update, and, you know, I'm the type of person, I'm not going to sit there and say in a video, oh, this is what's going on in my life. I'd rather do it live or in person. That way, you know, it's more taste. You know, it's like when, I hate it when people will call and say, hi, this is such and such, wanted to let you know such and such passed away. You don't leave those kind of messages. You know, right, teddy bear, it could be worse. You know, but it just, like I said, it's not something I would leave in just a video. I would actually go live and let people know this is what's going on, etc. Because I feel it's distasteful, like I said, when you have people that call you on the phone and say, hey, this and such, and wanted to let you know I'm sick and dying. They don't give you the script. It's kind of a whoa, and, you know, you don't leave that in a voicemail, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's true, Mimi. That is true. That, and thank you, by the way. There's 6 people here. You could hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. It means a lot that I have 6 people in the live stream right now. That is so awesome. As my one friend would say, shout out to the 6 people who are in the live stream right now. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Mimi. That's cool. Oh, Dad, come on, Woody. Yeah, let's be PG, please. But, you know, yeah, that is so awesome. Matter of fact, my mom was a nurse, and my sister right now is a labor and delivery nurse. She and she's awesome. She, they have so much fun, because she, but she loved it. Mom actually said, she said she's retired now, but she said she would always tell people, she was a nurse, but she became a law enforcement officer because there was less stress. And so you have my kudos on that. It is, yeah, yeah. See, that's what my sister does. She's L&D, labor and delivery. So you have my kudos because, like I said, my sister said it's less stress, or my mom said it's less stress being a law enforcement officer than it was being a nurse. And I was like, whoa, you would, and I blew me away to find that out that it's less stress being a law enforcement than a nurse. So nurses have my kudo. It's like the doctors. I can imagine the stress they have of having to make decisions on the spot. You know, and like my mom even said, yeah, can't arrest and handcuff the jerk doctors. Yeah, that's true too. That is very true. Yeah, or the head nurse. And even mom said it this way. Even mom said it this way. When you're a nurse and you have someone that's hurting really bad, you have to sit there and say, it's okay, you're going to be fine. And she said, when you got this criminal that, you know, get it pretty much beat up and detained and put it in the back of the car and, oh, this, oh, that. Shut up. You know, that's my mom's exact expression. Yo, hey, Dominique. Thank you for the other day for that support, bro. That meant a lot to me. It really did. Thank you. It really did, bro. I appreciate it. You know, and like I said, I appreciate everybody's support on that. Exactly. Thumbs up to live, people. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate that. Luckily, the OR didn't do much with the nursing supervisors. They stayed out of the OR. Yeah, the supervisors, for the most part, I can understand because, you know, when you're in trying to take care of something like that, you don't have time to deal with the supervisor watching over your every move. You need them to stay out of the way so you can do your job effectively and do it in a timely manner. You have someone that's sitting there looking over your shoulder. It's not as easy to do your job. You're stressing on her. Okay, they're gonna complain about this. They get complain about that. Did I, you have the stress of, did I clean it right? Did I do the stitching right? Did I do that? Did I do this? Because you know that supervisor's looking over your shoulder, and it adds on more stress. That I do know for a fact because there are people that do that. Yeah, I can understand that too. I really do compared to, like my sister said, being labor and delivery, she was just there for that. She didn't have, well, she did have that problem of so many patients to different rooms you had to take care of. Oh, it's okay, Layla and Mia. I appreciate you being here and supporting me. Like I said, it means a lot. I appreciate it. You have a good day. And, I appreciate you being here to show your support for me. That means a lot. And I hope to catch you later, too. Yeah, exactly. God bless all of our nurses, especially the floor nurses, because, there are days where after, like you said, you're in the ER, after the ER done, then they got, and you get them stabilized, then the nurses, like, you know, the ICU rooms, you know, rooms in general, they're trying to go from, yeah, they get yelled at by everyone for everything because some people don't understand that, I can only do so much. If, for example, I know this patient's hurting, I know there's nothing I can really do to help this patient as much as I'd like to because the doctor said give him so much on certain hours. I know, for example, like when I was, you know, when I had my surgery, they put you might understand it, what's called TENS unit, but it's not TENS unit. There's another term for it. They put in my back, where they had to go in, open the back up, and put the machine in, and then it would, it send jolt down the legs for pain, and basically nerve stimulator, exactly what it is. But basically, after I had that, the doctor said, okay, he can have pain meds every 6 hours. Well, anyone like you would know, pain meds have half a life. So after 2 or 3 hours, they're wearing off. Yeah, it is a stressful job, Teddy Bear. It definitely is, more than people know. But that pain med is starting to wear off, and you got patients in there complaining, but you really can't do nothing. That's a lot of stress on you. I, like I said, yeah, I speak from experience on it. It's hard, not just for the nurse, but for the patients too, because the doctor's not there to see, okay, For example, again, I'll use myself. Okay, Mr. Mike's in pain, but he's not there to know it. Exactly, Mimi. Exactly. And that's what they were doing. And even like when I was after I was in my accident a long time ago, I could have pain meds every 4 hours if I got a hold of the nurse. Well, anyone knows that, I was in what was called a rehab center. I was in a rehab center, and basically, in the rehab center, you could have pain meds every 4 hours if you let know you needed it. However, when people, the thing that bothered me about that is, you know, what about you're at a rehab center? What about these people that don't have a clock or a watch to say, hey, it's been 4 hours, I need my meds? You fall asleep during the night. You wake up, you're in worse pain than when you got the meds originally because it got out of control. On the other hand, what about these patients that, you know, are, like for example, people are older. The older people don't realize they're in pain. Exactly. Living in pain is worse. The body can only take so much, and especially like I said, these older people, they don't realize what. Well, from an example from my grandmother, she had Alzheimer's and she had a major infection that started to go to the heart. We almost lost her, and because of the fact that they weren't checking on her medically, we almost lost her. When they a did a procedure on her, they found out that she had an infection in the bladder that went to the heart. And it's like, weren't you hurting? Weren't you? Oh yeah, it hurts. Why didn't you say something? I don't know. But she had Alzheimer's. So how do it's hard to figure out where to go with that. When you have Alzheimer's, it's hard to say, yeah, we're going to help them now or we're going to help them. It really is. And people with Alzheimer's can't tell you, hey, they don't, like I said, some of them don't tell you, I'm hurting. They just accept the pain and keep going, and it's not good either. So, yeah, I can understand the stress of being a nurse. And like I said, especially in waiting on floors that, you know, have all that kind of stress. You have my utmost respect for being a nurse because I do know how hard it can be from not doing it per se. I have the knowledge, not the experience, is what I guess I could say. You know, exactly, it becomes more pain. You're right, it does. It really does. I understand that. Oh yeah, but definitely, like I said, you have my kudos, and now you'll be on even more of my prayers because I pray for my sister every night because you know, especially like at home, you have that stress. Okay, for example, if you have kids or stuff, if they're sick, you're worried about, okay, is it gonna be? Am I gonna take it to work and give it to them? That's another stress. Or same difference when you're at home and you have kids or family. Well, you can't really help them like you could at the hospital because you know they're not your patients. Right, exactly. And I understand that. Trust me, I do. Cause I shouldn't say trust me, but I understand it. I told you about when I was 19 years ago on March 5th, 2000, I was in a head-on collision. And I shattered the knee and hip and damaged the sciatic nerve. And even when I was in Texas, a pain management doctor said, you should be on pain meds. Well, then we moved to Oregon, and this other doctor said, well, we're going to try and cure you without pain meds. We're going to give you, you know, 800 of ibuprofen. And that's not helping. And she's like, well, we have to build a case. What? Yeah, since the DEA and all them have stepped in, we have to build a case before we can help you. I'm like, what case do you need to build? You know, and for 18, you got my whole medical record. I was in a head-on collision, and I, actually Woody Wood can tell you from, because he was there with me helping me after the accident. I lost the knee recovered, or the hip recovered 95%, the knee recovered 75%. I lost 1/3 of my kneecap in the accident, and basically if you know the hip, the femur sits like this. Well, in the car accident, the femur went through, shattering the hip in 5 different places, and they actually had to put steel bolts in to reattach that area right there. And it stretched the sciatic nerve. Right, exactly. And so it stretched the sciatic nerve. So the best description I can give you for being a person with sciatica and others is, hey, easy tips and tricks. You got a shout out, by the way. Thank you for supporting me the other day. But being, it stretched the nerve. The best description I can tell you is, to give you an idea of it, is take a wire brush and or even and rub it up and down your leg and on your foot, or that feeling when your leg falls asleep, times that by 100. So yeah, it's hard, but like I said, thankfully, I guess, much as I hate that quote, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I guess I'm stronger because I'm learning to live with it. Yeah, it is horrible. It really is, Mimi, because basically the description I gave you is what I live with, because the doctor I have now is, I don't want to say it, but I think she's one of those, oh, we'll cure everything with herbs. Because I've even asked her to send me pain management. I've asked her to, you know, oh no, we're going to try and fix this on our own. No, please, send me the pain management. No, we're not going to do that. So, yeah, you know, it is a debate. But, like I said, I've asked her umpteen times, the doctor that I have, please send me the pain management. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to try and fix it on our own. Unfortunately, after 18 years, I don't think there's a way to fix it. You know. But anywho, enough of that. Back to what I was saying. I am very happy, and thank you all so much for being there and supporting me. Showing your help, having your comments and the thumbs up meant a lot. It really did. Yeah, and that's the other thing they don't realize after 18 years. After 18 years of being this way, yeah, that's exactly what it is with me, Mimi. Exactly what it is. Because without him, without him, I'd be a maniac. Put it that way. Yeah, he is a great healer, but, like I said, after 18 years, arthritis along with sciatica, by the grace of God, I'm making it today. So, I appreciate, like I said, all the support, the prayers. It means a lot to me. And, like Teddy said the other day, you find out who your true friends are when the shenanigans that hit the fan, you know? Oh, I appreciate that, Mimi. Like I said, matter of fact, if you look, you can see right there is where that and hitting the steering. I hit the steering wheel and at the front seat and have to land in the back seat. The engine lands in the passenger seat. Yes, yeah, I have. Yeah, so like I said, a lot of stress. But again, guys, I did, like I said, want to thank you and appreciate all your help. And if you know, yeah, steering wheel did. Matter of fact, it cracked me up because I even joke with my mom when then you can imagine it was you know just getting out of the car and being put into paramedics and rushed to the hospital. My mom came down and said, she wouldn't. The kids, was trying to be upbeat about everything, even though I was in severe pain. And she goes, "Is there anything you need? Anything you want?" And I said, "Yeah, 2D batteries and a super glue." And she goes, 2D batteries and a super glue? You're in the mental hospital. What do you want that for? Now, keep in mind the date was March 5th. And I said, "I'm going to be Frankenstein for Halloween." She had no sense of humor. She said, "You're not going to die today. If anyone's going to kill you after all these years, it's going to be me." So she knew I was going to be fine. But, you know, but it would okay, easy tip, okay, easy tips and tricks. I see you on your way back from Lucerne, but it was definitely a long journey. He's in Tennessee. I'm in Oregon here. By the way, Woody Wood, since you're on, I can show you one of my brats I just recently got. This is Asher. She is 3 months old, and she joined the family a month ago. Back on, actually, almost, it's been 2 months because I got her back on December 28th. A lady found them and wanted to see if anyone would take them because they were just left up in front of her doorstep. She walked outside that morning to go get the newspaper, and her and her sister and one other one was sitting there waiting for her. So I said, "I'll take the two little ones." What's weird is in California, I'm allergic to cat dander. But in Texas and Oregon, I don't have no problem with them. Otherwise, when I went down in California, my eyes would swell up. I'd be sneezing all the time, taking Benadryl because I was allergic to cat in California. But in Texas and here, I'm not. I guess it's something in California that the cats get. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that is one problem we have here at the police, but that's okay because we give them their flea meds every month and make sure they're up to date with everything. Especially since, like, last night I was watching a video and found out that chicks carry a disease that's called Lyme disease. And you can actually get, with the ticks up here, you can get it too. Yeah, they do. They do, and I'm glad they do because I found out about Lyme disease last night from watching a video at our Bible study last night. It was like, whoa. But, there's medication for it, but it is crazy illness, you know. Okay, yeah, no, as a matter of fact, Mimi, I'm going to put the address in the description so that people can send them back, send them. Like I said, I got a big bag of them today. I'm going to sit down and count them out and give a special shout out to this person because I'm willing to bet on a guesstimate there are 15,000 soda pop tabs, which will take me up to 20,000. So, and you know what? I can even, like I said, I'll put it in the description, but for people watching the video later, it is P.O. Box 349, Scio, Scio, Oregon, 97374 is the address, the P.O. Box address. And I go down and check it out, especially if someone says, hey, I sent you a package, I'll keep an eye out for it. But, you know, and like I said, again, I'll put it in the description. And if you watch my previous videos where I'm talking about the soda pop tabs, it has the address in the description as well. Exactly. Matter of fact, easy tips and tricks. Do you know? I think he came from your channel, Boneyard. I think he came from your channel. Do you know Boneyard? Easy tips and tricks. Wait to see if he can reply. I know he's on the road, but well, if you do, I know you're trying to drive, so if you do, he sent me a good bag. I'm going to count them out, but I'm guesstimating at least 15,000 soda tabs. So that was a great surprise. But he sent me a giant bag of them. I'm going to count them out and then give him a special shout out for helping me do that. That was a real surprise to have, you know, a bag like that. I was stunned. You know, well, it was, I'll put it this way, the box was one of the tall boxes like this, and it was amazing how many tabs were in it. So yeah, I was totally surprised. Well, yeah, no, this wasn't 1,500. I'm guesstimating 15,000. I'm gonna count them out, and then I'll let you know. But I'm guesstimating 15,000 easy because it was a heavy bag. I'll put it that way. Hey, Hawk. Now there's a good person right there too. Hawk is an awesome person. I enjoy Hawk's company, and just giving them an update. Someone sent me. I'm collecting soda pop tabs to give to the house of Ronald McDonald. Will you stop it? I'm on the phone. House of Ronald McDonald and someone sent me a bag of, I guesstimate, 15,000. Yeah, actually, Hawk, I am. I The other day I did a video and I got a phone call from a friend who informed me that they have cancer on the bladder and on the prostate. I know this friend since sixth grade, so it was a shocker to put it the least. And thank you guys for your thumbs up. It was a shocker. But I'm hanging in there. Like I said, I was totally surprised by that. Was not expecting. Excuse me, I am on the phone. By the way, everybody who's coming in, this is Asher, who's trying to be a pain. Yeah, you. I'm on the phone and you are trying to get me. So, but yeah, I've been a little stressed, but that's okay. Like I said, it happens. And you noticed that, huh? Yeah, you watch a couple of my videos, she loves getting me. And she loves to sneak attack, as you notice. But that's okay, because she's my brat. I got two of them. And she's learning about being easy. She's a couple times gotten a little hard, and if I tell her ow, she'll back off, thankfully. But she's only, she was 2 months in December, so end of January, 3 February. She's only 4 months old, so she's still a baby. Gotta learn, the do's and don'ts. Yeah, exactly. She's a baby, she plays hard. But she's learning. But, there. Ooh, kitties. She's looking at the phone and sees her. But yeah, that's my brat. But definitely, I appreciate all your guys' support. It means a lot that you came on to the live stream with me. You know, Don's been here. I got now. You know, it means a lot. I got easy tips and tricks. Don's been here. Uh, Hawk to the. I can never get your name right. I'm sorry, Hawk. But I appreciate it. It means a lot, guys, and I really, really do appreciate it. But definitely, like I said, I'm having a good day though. Been a little stressed, but it happens. You know, just gotta keep your head up and. Oh, Hawk, thank you. I appreciate that. But definitely, I'll be giving a shout out to you guys always. And matter of fact, Hawk and I are in part of a group called the Team Derp, or Derp Squad as he calls himself. And as he would say in our group, shout out to the four people that have been here and helped me and, you know, been on the stream with me. Thank you guys very much. It means a lot. And if you guys ever want to meet the rest of our little group, Derp Squad or Team Derp, there's a gentleman that goes by the name of, yeah, yeah. The whole group is actually fun to hang out with. We have fun chit chatting and discussing different things. And the guy in particular I'm talking about, his screen name is Lord Brandon. I'll make sure to leave him in the description too. Or Hawk can even Hawk, you're welcome to throw up his page. It's Lord Brandon. He's a YouTube person and he's really good. You know, he's 25, but he keeps you going and he welcomes you into his life. He's an awesome person. So it was nice chatting with you guys, and it looks like everybody's starting to hop off here. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and I'm going to hop off at 5 o'clock my time, which will be 8 o'clock um, Eastern time. Granny, you ain't that old. Try to like people that you're not that old. I'm 42. I don't look it, but I am, and I'll be 43 in June. But I'm still learning things. Still, you're only old, in my opinion, when you stop learning and don't want to learn. Yeah, see, you ain't that old. You're 30, almost 30, Hawk. Yeah, you're still young. Well, I miss hanging out with you too, Teddy. Trust me. California was awesome, and I miss hanging out there with some of the friends. It just expenses got too crazy. My parents were paying a big chunk of change, to put it politely, each month, and it was all going to the interest, none of it to the principal on their house. So we had to leave it behind. Oh, wow. So you're only 4 years older than me, bro. That's awesome. That is awesome. So on the 11th of March, you'll be. Okay, Teddy. Thank you. I can do a special birthday shout out for you then. So March 11th, Teddy Bear 5150 will be 47. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll write that down. Your pocket's 63. Yeah, mine will be 71 in August. So, and mom turned 69 June on January 17th. Hard to believe it, where life has gone so fast. Your sister was born on the 11th? Nice. Oh, wow, Woody. Wow, time has flown. It really has. But definitely, folks, I know, appreciate all you guys for being here. You take care. Like I said, I know that Tina, I gave a shout out to you at the beginning, and since you're here, I get to show you something cool. Tina is a very awesome craft person. Oh wow, 40? Wow, I did not know that, Woody. But Tina does great crafts, and she had a craft thing a while back, and as you all know, I've been learning how to do wood, and I use stamps to stamp on the design, then I would burn it in. They're here. There's one. There's the second. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tina. Those are awesome. Yes, I got my package. Thank you so much. I definitely got my package. I'm excited to see what I can do with them. So, appreciate it so much. And again, I appreciate everybody's support, everybody's help. And, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream because I've been on for 55 minutes. And definitely wanted to come in, touch bases, let you guys know doing better. And exactly Tina. I'm gonna do some work and then I'll start showing everybody because I got a bunch of cool designs coming out now. I actually did one of the dragon and I done one with my screen name on it. And I'm gonna attach them together because one says Ranger, and then I put a chain on, connect another one underneath. That'll say 92308, which I've always been Ranger 92308. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I was just getting everybody an update. I am doing good. The other day, since Tina's here, I can give her the update as well. Got a look you. Why do kids always want, even four-leggeds, want to be in center of attention? I'll never know. But at any rate, glad you're doing good. I am done. I had a phone call the other day, and I got news. One moment. Got news that my friend has problems, and I got more news about her friend, and so on top of that, I was just a wipe. So, guys, as you can hear, I got a phone call coming in, so I'm going to call this quits now. Thank you for your support, and keep in touch, everybody. And as always, like I always say, don't be a stranger to the Ranger.